The Javanese believe that this comes originally from the gods, so it has quite a high status.
It has this whole tone of itself, this whole character of sound of timbre, and I think it has an effect on people.
Gamelan is a powerful experience, it's a powerful sound, and this music has changed lives.
A traditional Indonesian orchestra, so instead of having violins, cellos, trombones, whatever the usual instruments that we're used to in this culture, what we've got is a selection of gongs, metal bars, pots, beautiful sounding different instruments.
Oh, it's an amazing thing to play because it just blends so well together when you just play. You can literally come up with anything and it can just blend in so beautifully.
It's a way of engaging lots of people in social activity whilst also simultaneously making music. It's a music which is very structured, so things clip together, so everything that you're doing relates in some way to what other people are doing.
The playing in itself is quite thoughtful, and the feeling of it and the movements, it makes everybody listen more, I think.
The actual sound of it, whether it's making people a bit more focused, a bit more calm, a bit more centred, it has this mesmeric effect sometimes when everybody's playing. Everybody's ideas are taken and used and are valid.
What I particularly like is when I've done workshops in the past is to see the children who have never seen anything like this before, and they'll walk through the door and it's just like a sudden gasp as if they're seeing Santa Claus. You know, they'll just kind of gasp, and they automatically have that kind of respect for the instruments and the culture, and they're like really kind of it's kind of awe-inspiring for them, and they want to learn about it.
Javanese people themselves talk about Gamelan as something which teaches you to be a decent human being, something which enables you to behave well in groups.
Working together as a group and composing something together as a group really creates nice bonds, great social bonds.
Gamelan relies on cooperation between players. It's a chance to be part of a group and communicate and work with others, particularly without having to rely on spoken language, which is really important if you don't speak the same language or you don't use verbal language.
And we don't talk so much, we just play. And at the end, the music is fantastic.
It also builds foundation for general musicianship, so you can think about the rhythm and the pulse, even if you haven't ever played an instrument before.
Gamelan also teaches you about being in a musical ensemble, about playing together, listening skills, communication skills, but it's also a fascinating musical experience and genre in its own right, and I love how you can start so simply from not having had any prior experience, and you can still play something that's a valid part, but also you can play for decades and still have something new to learn.
It's fantastic for breaking down hierarchy. People have never seen it before. If you're going to a school, for instance, or a community group.
It's quite good for transferable skills, so it doesn't just help with musical skills. It's also good for other curriculum links as well, such as mathematics for counting, languages, and obviously history and culture.
We're really fortunate to have so many Gamelan sets in the UK. There are over 100 in the country. The potential these instruments have for encouraging musical engagement and for building musical and social skills is really huge. Let's make sure that we support our music teachers and music leaders to feel confident in using the Gamelan and really getting the best from these amazing instruments.